When chess cheaters get caught, the tension hung in the air as the highly anticipated game between GM Hans Niemann and the formidable world champion Magnus Carlsen commenced. With a daring opening move to d4, Carlsen boldly challenged Niemann's expertise in the Nimzo Indian. But Niemann responded with an nf6. Carlsen's hopes of gaining an advantage quickly faded as Niemann skillfully maneuvered his pieces, steadily building a comfortable position. As the game progressed, the narrative of Niemann's dominance only intensified. Then, in a moment that would reverberate through the chess world, Niemann seized a golden opportunity and executed a masterstroke that sealed his victory. However, the tale took a sudden turn in their next encounter. In an online tournament, Carlsen shockingly resigned after just a single move. Speculation ran rampant, with many interpreting his withdrawal as an implicit accusation of cheating against Niemann. 3 weeks later, Carlsen broke his silence, releasing a statement that shook the foundations of the chess world. He unveiled that Niemann's conduct during their Cinquefied Cup encounter, coupled with lingering doubts from the past, had compelled him to withdraw from the tournament. Carlsen boldly asserted his belief that Niemann had cheated more frequently and recently than he had confessed, leaving no doubt that he no longer wished to compete against him. The repercussions were swift. Chess.com wasted no time and removed Niemann from their ranks following Carlsen's withdrawal. FIDE acknowledged Carlsen's valid concerns about cheating in the game and announced an investigation into Carlsen's allegations against Niemann. This has become an all too familiar occurrence in the contemporary chess scene. It's disheartening to know that there are numerous methods available to gain an unfair advantage in this age-old game. However, there exists a silver lining: the existence of various mechanisms to expose and thwart these cheats. And in today's video, we'll be looking into the most breathtakingly and sensational moments when chess cheaters get caught red-handed. Get ready for an exciting journey as we uncover the thrilling encounters where deceit makes the ultimate defeat. On June 27, 2021, Viswanathan Anand, the mighty 5-time world champion, took on a seemingly improbable opponent, an Indian celebrity named Nikhil Kamath, the co-founder of Zerodha, which is an online stock brokerage firm. Viswanathan Anand unleashed a resounding knight to f3. His opponent responded with an e5. The game began with a surprising blunder from Nikhil, who carelessly let go of a pawn in the very first move. Fishy, ever vigilant, seized the opportunity and swiftly captured it with nx e5, asserting his dominance right from the start. A notable move came from re8, a cool and calculated maneuver. This move not only safeguarded against potential forks on e7, but also defended against threats to the captured pawn. As anticipated, Vishy played nx e5, and Black responded with rx e5, qx e5 and bx f2, a sequence that unfolded precisely as planned. Then came a moment of brilliance: b4, a move of tremendous power. It unleashed an attack on the b2 pawn, destabilizing the opponent's defenses. The game continued to unfold in an intriguing manner, with the introduction of bb5, a surprising move that defied conventional wisdom. While it is generally advisable to refrain from exchanging pieces when attacking, Nikhil recognized a hidden opportunity. bg4, yet another remarkable move. Its significance extended beyond merely removing the well-placed bishop on f3. What followed was a highly complex line of play, challenging even the most skilled grandmasters to calculate. It involved moves such as bxg4, nxg4, qe8+, kh7 and qe4+, each contributing to an intricate sequence of moves. Black held the upper hand in these variants thanks to a combination of strategic positional play and tactical accuracy. Such displays of skill are often seen in the repertoire of top grandmasters and chess engines. With major material loss looming ahead, Vishy Anand made the decision to resign from the game. It's worth noting that he had the option to continue, as Nikhil's clock was ticking only with 13 seconds remaining. By prolonging the game and capitalizing on time pressure, Vishy could have potentially emerged victorious. However, displaying true sportsmanship and class, Anand graciously accepted defeat, choosing to conclude the game then and there. Everyone was surprised by the game, but the mystery unfolded the next day. Kamath casually apologized on Twitter and admitted that he had help from others, including a computer engine. The cheating scandal involving Kamath sent shockwaves through the online chess community, leaving behind a lingering sense of embarrassment. Recognizing the severity of the situation, Chess.com swiftly took action and imposed a ban on Kamath's account. In a game, Hikaru Nakamura, renowned for his brilliance on the board, found himself facing an opponent unlike any other. The adversary possessed an astonishing accuracy rate of 99.4%, a statistic that would soon reveal a sinister truth. The match commenced with Hikaru's knight f3, setting the stage for a tactical showdown. The game swiftly transitioned into the Tatakawa attack, an opening filled with potential. However, Hikaru soon realized that his opponent was no ordinary player. Attempting to disrupt the opponent's pawn chain, Hikaru made a move, but to his dismay, his opponent found a brilliant intermediate move, bishop f5, misplacing Hikaru's queen to b2. Doubt crept into Hikaru's mind as he questioned the soundness of his opening. The pawns were exchanged and black seized the opportunity to launch a queenside attack. Hikaru, thinking he had a chance to gain an advantage, hesitantly took the seemingly free c6 pawn. Little did he know that it was all part of his opponent's plan, a plan influenced by Stockfish, a powerful chess engine. The opponent continued their deceptive strategy, hanging yet another pawn. Hikaru, falling for the trap, captured the tempting b5 pawn. Suddenly, Black's rook stormed into c2, forcing Hikaru's queen to retreat to a3. The position became increasingly tricky to judge as both players maneuvered their pieces with precision. Now it's time for Magnus again. The former world champion found himself pitted against a formidable opponent named Alexander K. Little did Magnus know this encounter would expose the dark underbelly of deception. As the game commenced, Magnus made his move, guiding his knight to g3. Alexander, seemingly ordinary at first glance, responded with a pawn to f5, setting the stage for a tense battle. The game unfolded and a variation of the Dutch opening emerged. At one point in the game, Alexander possessed an extra pawn, but Magnus knew how to quickly level the playing field. With precise moves, he regained a lost pawn, creating a slightly superior position for himself. Yet the cheat had more tricks up his sleeve, attempting to trade rooks with Magnus. It was at that critical moment that Magnus began to suspect foul play. As the endgame approached, Magnus recognized the opportunity to secure victory. However, his hopes were dashed when Alexander made a remarkable move, hinting at his illicit ways. In an act of final desperation, Alexander played his knight to d4. Magnus, undeterred, moved his king closer, launching a triple attack. Alexander valiantly defended, but with no hope of outplaying Magnus, both players maneuvered their pieces, locked in a battle of wits. In the end, time betrayed Alexander as his clock ticked down to 0. His chances of defeating the world champion evaporated, and it was later confirmed that Alexander employed Stockfish, a renowned chess engine, in his deceitful pursuit. But we all know that the brilliance of geniuses will always illuminate even the darkest of shadows. And that's all for today's episode. Thanks for being part of our community, and we'll see you in the next exciting episode.